Hey there guys, Deathstroke here back again for another video, and since you guys liked my video trailer breakdown of Justice League War where I talked about if it would be an epic win or epic fail, I'm going to do that with Son of Batman, which is the next DC animated film to come out after Justice League War, and the trailer just came out today, so I'm going to give my thoughts on it since I did watch it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it just like the last one. So first off, going over the voices, we have Jason O'Mara, I think it's how you pronounce his name. He is the same one that played Batman in Justice League War, or is playing, it's not out yet. And I actually liked his voice in this. All of it sounded very genuine, very Batman-like, and I think I'm going to like him as Batman. I know in my last trailer thing where I talked about him meeting the Green Lantern, it sounded really fake and really forced, but this sounds pretty good. And then maybe, of course, Justice League War, he'll do a good job too. Maybe that clip just wasn't that good or wasn't really very representative of what he's going to be able to do. So it gives me hope for him as Batman again, and I'm happy. All of his work in this was really good, so hopefully everything's going to turn out alright. And apparently Stuart Allen is playing Damian. I think that is, people are saying that's the guy who played Aang in The Last Airbender. That's really weird if that's true. I haven't looked him up, but if that is Aang, that's, Aang being this pure spirit, and then Damian being this force of vengeance and wanting to kill everybody, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So we also have just the other characters. We have Talia al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul, and Alfred Pennyworth and Deathstroke. So those are apparently the confirmed characters, and of course, this is based on the story by Grant Morrison called, what's it called again? Son of Batman. Okay, so wait, no it isn't. Okay, I thought it was called something else. Batman and Son, something, whatever. Maybe it's not. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a story based on Grant Morrison's, Batman and Robin run. His beginning run of Batman all the way up until Batman Incorporated. So, I don't think the first... Now, I haven't read the comic, obviously. But I don't think that the first volume that this is supposed to be based on had Deathstroke in it. So I think they're taking some stuff that happened maybe later, and I think they're just kind of having fun with this. They're taking probably the first introduction of Damian Wayne, but they're changing a lot about the stuff. Because I know Deathstroke, I'm pretty sure he was not in it. I don't think Deathstroke and Damian met until Dick Grayson was Batman. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But anyway, so the new changes, I don't know how good they're going to be. I'm glad that Ra's al Ghul is going to be in the film, and Talia, who's looking good. And we have Deathstroke. And Deathstroke is a really good character to explore. I'm glad he's getting a lot of attention lately, because he does deserve it. He's a really cool character. So I'm interested to see what he's going to do. They're using the same design from the Flashpoint Paradox for Deathstroke. And of course they're using the same design for Batman as they did in Justice League War. So I guess they're reusing those character designs because they like them so much. Batman's looks okay. It's not that spectacular, but it works. And Deathstroke's looks really good. So, I complained in my Flashpoint Paradox that Deathstroke didn't get enough time because his fight was so epic and then he just died. So, I think it'd be really cool to see him have some awesome fight time. And it's not Ron Perlman playing Deathstroke this time, so someone else, but he sounds pretty good. We'll see what he does. And yeah, the animation looks really good. Better than Justice League Wars for sure. Justice League Wars seems very bland to me. Maybe it won't be when I actually see it. There was actually a recent clip where it showed Wonder Woman fighting, which looked pretty good. I just didn't really talk about it. I could have, but regardless, that time has passed. It looks really good. The animation looks fluid. The fights look good, and I think that's really all I had to say about the animation. It just looks better than Justice League War. I'm not sure if it's like the best animation I've seen out of them, but it looks pretty good. Let's see. So now to go on to gripes. There's no Tim Drake in this, apparently. It looks like to me they're cutting Tim Drake out of it completely. And if you guys didn't know, one of the more interesting things that happened when Damian was introduced was that Tim Drake, who was the current Robin, who is now Red Robin, met Damian, and Damian and Tim Drake hated each other because Damian was, all against Tim Drake. Tim Drake was really nice and trying to be friendly, and then, Damian was pretty much threatening to kill him. So it was an interesting, and I'm sad that they are taking Tim Drake out of it. That sucks. Maybe he'll be in it. Maybe he'll just have a minor role, but at least from this trailer, it doesn't look like he's going to be in it. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So, is there anything else to really talk about? I don't think there's too much more to talk about. All the voices sound good, like I said. I don't think it showed Alfred, did it? It might have showed Alfred, but action looks fairly good. I'm not too hyped for this movie. Not to say that it looks bad or anything, but I'm not too hyped for it at the moment. It might drag me in more if people start talking about how good it is when it comes out and stuff. I might be more interested in it, but I don't know. This year's DC animated films don't really interest me too much at the moment, but we'll see what happens. I think Son of Batman is a really cool story to adapt, and it's cool that they're finally introducing Damian Wayne, who is my least favorite Robin, by the way. I personally don't like Damian too much, but I still want to see what they're going to do with him. I think it'll be cool. And, yeah, I think anything else, any final thoughts? Some people were complaining that Batman's getting so much attention this year. Well, it's his anniversary. So I think that this year it is excused that he's getting a lot of hype and attention. He gets 2 films in a row because it's his year. They should have really done more with Superman. I don't know why they didn't last year, but maybe it's because Man of Steel came out. So, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's really all I had to say about it. Tell me below what your thoughts are. Any thoughts on anything that's going on? Any changes you would make? Me personally, I'd throw Tim Drake in there because, it's kind of like how in Under the Red Hood, if they would have just cut out Dick Grayson, it would have taken that dynamic, how there was another Robin before Jason, and how Dick and Jason were different, and that was interesting. Not that Nightwing and Red Hood really had any big interaction together, but I think taking away that opportunity to create a dynamic between Tim Drake and Damian Wayne is just kind of a shame. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Thumbs up if you like, subscribe if you like, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I will catch you guys later.